In this tutorial we'll show you how to create a corridor. In this case that's going to be our driveway coming up to our structure here. And that driveway we need an assembly. That's going to be the cross section of the driveway, showing the lanes and showing if we have curbs, sidewalk, things of that nature. And then we will need to assemble those together with a profile and alignment and the assembly to make that corridor there. So we'll start off by creating the assembly. When we go here to create assembly, we can go ahead and call this driveway with the basic assembly style and code set. Just hit OK here. And now we're going to place this down here just as and this zooms it in, so it's going to look at the cross section of our driveway. And when we do this, we're going to need to click on tool palettes. So tool palette right next to tool space here. That's going to bring up the basic styles of lanes and curbs and things that we can insert into this assembly. So here is the center of our roadway, so this will be lined up with the center alignment, and so we need to add in some features. So if we click on basic lane here, you'll see it comes up with the different general properties in terms of line type and the color, as well as the advanced, which is more which side of the roadway it's on and what the width and the slope is. So in our case, let's just say we wanted to create a little bit wider. We're going to create a 14 wide here. We'll keep it on the right for now, keep the same slope, but say that we want a depth of 1 instead. Okay, so we're going to edit all those properties, and all we're going to do over here is hit enter and then select right on the center here, and that's going to create this part of the lane. So that's the right portion of the lane. Now if we click and go on the left side, again you're just clicking on the center, we get the left part of it, and then we can go back and let's say we were going to add a basic curb here. So that curb, again, this is the left side here. We have the left, we have the width, depth below, all sorts of attachment points. So let's just keep the default there. Now I'm going to select right on there in that top circle. Notice that I did select the top circle so that it that curb comes above. So I will come to the other side here. Now we need to change here the right, and this time if I select on the bottom, I'll just show you that it does come down. It is dependent on which circle you select, so we'll hit escape and then hit Control Z just to get rid of that, and we'll try this again. Okay, so again, picking the correct ones here. This is the left side, and then we'll go over here and we're going to pick the right side. Okay, like so. So that finishes off our assembly. Let's hit enter. Okay, so we have the assembly created. We'll get rid of our tool palette for now, and that's what it looks like. Now if we zoom back into the roadway here, we'll show you in order to create this corridor. You could create a simple corridor, but now since we've created the assembly, we'll create this corridor here. Now it's just to select a baseline alignment, so down on the bottom here, or you can select it from a list by pressing enter. This is the easier way to do it, where I can select from a list. So I'll select driveway 1, so and then it's going to ask for a profile. Since I've already created that profile, it's going to come up if I hit enter again, and we only have one profile that's created, so we'll create that one. Now it's looking for an assembly, hit enter again, we only have one assembly, and it's going to show us all the different characterizations of what it's going to look like. So once that's done, we just hit OK. It will process, and then it'll show over our center line here where the alignment's at, and it'll show what the actual corridor looks like. So that is how to place a corridor in Civil 3D.